There it goes. I was about to say
There we
that.
go. The
What in
famous
the
last.
No, for real.
world? That is crazy. We a few minutes late, but we here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look, you already got
Late.
eyes.
Okay. Happy
Yeah.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody.
Yes.
Um,
New
you look
Year.
so fabulous, man. I'm still starstruck. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever. Stop.
I still am, man. For a fact. Like we promised, we got Miss Tay Winston in the building.
Woo-hoo.
Businesswoman, businesswoman of the decade, businesswoman. You like a superwoman.
Right.
You
Right.
started
You do
so
it
many
all. You do
opportunities.
everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel it too. Tired.
But every time I see you, it's something new. It's something new. You see you out there posing. You know what I'm saying? You opening this, you opening that, you're helping with this, you're doing an interview here, interview there.
Woo. Yeah.
Where I know
Tired.
how where do you ever sleep?
I do. I lie sometimes and say I'm asleep when I'm not, but I do. I try to. I try to at least go to bed like midnight, but sometimes my brain be racing, and it just
Yeah.
don't work like
Yeah,
that because I'm always thinking.
Hmm.
yeah, same
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
You
I'm
ever listen?
always ready for what's next.
You ever listen to like some common meditation while you sleep, like the ocean waves and stuff like that
I
while you sleep?
should, but no, I haven't. But I should.
Yeah,
Try it.
try
It'll
it out.
definitely help you.
Cause I
It'll
like
definitely
Hmm.
that
help
when
you.
I go get massages, so I should just do it for myself.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
definitely. It'll help calm your mind because I got an overactive
Mm.
mind myself,
Yeah.
so it'll definitely help calm you down.
Yeah.
It definitely will.
But for
Yes.
those who may not know you, this is the lady of the owner of the entrepreneur marketplace or the market shop now, the entrepreneur shop.
Entrepreneur shop. Yep.
She done had the fashion meets, the food truck. She done had the food truck rally. You done did everything. You be closing the streets down. I'm like, how does this woman do it? Let's give it up for Tay Winston.
She's so sweet.
You knew I was gonna be geeking for a fact.
I'm ready.
I'm a fan. You've been motivating me for years. You know what I'm saying? We've been Facebook
I'm a
friends for
fan of you
years.
too. I'm super proud of you. You didn't took off so fast,
Don't
and
you make me cry.
I just been watching you grow on the regular. So yeah,
Thank you so much. That's big coming from you. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like that
mean it.
really that means a lot.
I love seeing
Um,
people come from a starting point and just keep climbing. It's the best feeling ever.
Hmm.
Yeah.
that's what's up. What's up? Oh, what's going on, Poetic? Hey, how you doing? Poetic said,
Hey,
hey.
poetic.
What's
Yeah,
up,
Hey.
Poe?
that's another one who's major around the city too, doing her thing.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
so we gonna get into this interview.
Okay.
So tell us where you from and about some of your upbringing.
I'm from Dayton, Ohio. I have two older brothers. We have the same mom, and I'm my dad's only child. Went to Meadowdale High School, Stivers
Woo-hoo.
Middle School. Grew up around fashion. Both of my parents worked full-time jobs, but they did a little entrepreneurship on the side. They had us out as kids, passing out flyers for boat rides, and they used to have sips and all that stuff back in the day. So I got a little bit of entrepreneurship just from being around them, whatever. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my mom is a go getter. She's super ambitious. She's a high achiever. She just go for what she want. My dad too. My dad is a people person, go getter, hustler of the year. If he want it, he gonna do it. Listen, he gonna tell a lie, bribe you, whatever it take. He gonna get what he needs. So, but yeah, I'm from Dayton for sure.
So what side of town did you
We lived everywhere for real. I lived from anywhere from Prescott to Gorton Avenue. I think we lived on Gorton for the longest time, close to the entrepreneur shop. That was pretty much like my area, which is why I loved the Right Dunbar area because as a kid I was over there all the time. My aunt owned the beauty salon, and that was my stumping ground. So yeah.
That's nice.
Yes,
That's
dope.
dope.
And your mom, she works with you now, right?
She helps me. She works at Premier Health. She's a trainer there, but she operates the Chase Concessions food truck, and she does anything I need for like contracts for events or anything like that. She take care of it. She's just my superhero for what I
Dope.
need her to be for. She gonna
That's
retire
awesome.
soon, whether she like it or not. Me and my brother gonna definitely get her retired.
That's
We
what's
talk about it all the time.
That's
that's
what's up.
amazing.
That's amazing to be able to have your mom by your side while you're doing these amazing things. That's really awesome.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, between her and my brother, you know what I mean, and my sister Lena, those are my right hands. It's like you don't have to worry, you know. So it's nice to still have those people because you know my brother, me and him were raised the same. We have the same integrity and love. My mom is my mom, you know what I mean. And it's just like it don't get no better. Especially once you get older and you've dealt with bad people and stuff, you appreciate people like that. And I am thankful, like for sure. The 2024 is about my family, so
Right.
That's what's up.
That's
I
what's
love that
up.
because we about family too.
for
Keep it in the
sure.
family. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you know.
saying? Why? You know, you can help build up outsiders and stuff like that, but it's like, why not help your people? Like, this is your
Absolutely.
actual family. Like, help them out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
So, at what point in your life, Tay, made you feel like you was ready to just quit your job and start this new journey that
I
you?
think I would say it was the point to where I worked in mental health at Eastway for 9 years, and it was cool. It was rewarding. I worked as a case manager. I loved it, but it just became exhausting, especially when I had a kid with autism. That just totally changed the game because you can go to work for mental health, but then going home to it was insane. You know what I mean? And of course, I'm gonna choose my son over everybody. You know what I mean? So it just got to the point where I was exhausted. And then sometimes his school would call because as a kid, he didn't know how to handle his emotions and stuff like he do now. You know, he's turned into a teenager. He didn't pretty much learn his way, but back then it was a little rough. So my sometimes my job would make me feel bad, you know, for having a kid with autism or getting those calls and everything like that. So all of that together, I was like, listen, God gave me this child. It ain't my fault. I'm gonna have to go with plan B. Me and my mom always loved fashion. That's how I was raised. She used to make us clothes and you know, we were just always in the fashion, so I knew I had that in the bag. So one day I just came up with a plan. I just started saving money. I stayed home and I was like, I'm going to open me a boutique, whatever. And I would talk to my mom and my brother about it. And you know, I started Fashion Remedy and it just started going good until I felt like I saved up enough and I was ready to leave my job.
Mm.
That's what's up. So, how was it? Like, was you nervous or was you just ready for that leap of faith? Like, what kept you motivated? Because, you know, like, our jobs, you know, when you have a job, that's like your safe haven. You know what check is gonna
Yeah.
come from that.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's like to jump out there and try something on your own. Did you have any fears, or you just already knew, like, hey, yo, I'm a keep. What kept you motivated?
I for sure have fears because I'm the type of person that I want to know I have it. I want to bet on me and know that I'm good. I don't want to be like, oh, but this person that had me, that person that had me. So it was definitely scary. That's why I was really big on making sure I saved some money so that if things didn't go the way I wanted to go, I had some money saved. Plus, I left my job at good standings where I could always go back. So I knew if it didn't work, you know, I was cool with all my supervisors. I put in my 2 week notice. I knew that I could go back to work if necessary, but it was scary, but I knew it was time. And my boutique was actually getting too overwhelming to go to work because once I start putting out clothes, I wasn't even hardly working because I was telling people what sizes I had in stock and going on the website on the clock. So I'm
Heck
like,
yeah.
I'm sneaking doing my business anyway, so I might as well leave because I'm not even giving my job everything. I'm giving it more to my business. And then I started doing stuff at the mall and it was just going crazy. You know, they wanted to see me there more. So I was ready to go. I just was like, it's time to bet on myself. I'm ready to give my son everything he needs and, you know, have that freedom to take him to therapy and stuff. And I'm just ready to do what I need to do for me.
I
So
know that's
I
right.
took that leap.
I want to take a second and say, Tina said hey.
Okay.
The Mark Lee said
Oh,
hey.
that's my brother. Okay.
Oh, that's your brother. Hey,
Yep.
Mark.
Yep.
Hey.
Nicole said
I
hey.
can't see him. Okay.
Kendra,
Dang. Hey, Kendra.
China, OG
China.
Hey,
Fresh.
friend.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of people here. They love you because you help the city, you help the community so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to say thank you for that because I see what you're
Thank
doing and
you.
really, really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Putting a lot of people on, giving
Yeah.
Thank
people hope.
you.
You know what I'm
Let
saying?
me share this on my page too. Okay.
Exactly. It's really dope, and it's our people. You know what I mean? You keeping it in the community was what is really really amazing. So you didn't have to go all the way on the other side of town. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
kept it right here
And that
in
was
the
the
city.
goal. That
Yeah.
was the goal. Like I was so tired of having to even like food truck rallies and stuff. I'm like, why are we going to Yellow Springs and stuff to try some good food trucks and good food? Like I'm
Yeah.
sick of it. Why we gotta hit the highway? Like We can
Right.
have this stuff right here in the city. Yeah.
Right. Right.
That's dope. And you got some like some nice food trucks that you have come down here. So
Yes.
did you go and like try them out and you was like, you know what, that this the city need this. The city need to try this because you be having people coming from out of town to the food truck rallies.
I would say, it was a few I tried out starting out or whatever, but I just think over time too, food trucks just start hitting me up once they, well, word of mouth is everything. So it took
Right.
other food trucks to be like, man, I sold out at her event, or her events is amazing or whatever. So, you first get started, that's humble beginnings. So at first I did have to prove myself. When I started at Arena, the vendor fee was probably $20. I was begging for food trucks to join, which I get because people don't understand that takes a lot to buy food and go somewhere, you know what I mean, and set up, pay a vendor fee and set up. What if I
Right.
don't make money? What if I'm stuck with this food? So I get it. But at first it was like the grind of me just going places like, I promise you people are going to come and all that stuff. And my first events was awesome, like, but
Yeah.
it took for those food trucks to talk to other food trucks. And that's how it got bigger, was, word of mouth, and, other food trucks seeing the events like, oh, I need to join this. It's a nice crowd here. I can make some money. So
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say that take us into our next question. What was your
Right.
one of your first projects or first event that you put together?
Um, my first event, I used to do small pop-up shops or whatever. I used to do one at Studio A16 downtown. It started off as that. I would get with like a few vendors, Ashley Kinsley or whatever. We actually talked about it when it first came, Kenzie's Clothing or whatever. And we would do like little events at like Twist Cupcake or Studio A16. And then it just grew because it was like, oh, okay, this is getting big. Vendors are selling out, things are going crazy. And then again, I was wondering why we don't have food truck rallies and stuff in Dayton. So I just came with the bigger vision. Like, I'm about to have our own food truck rallies on the west side. We could have our own stuff. So I just one day had a vision of getting food trucks, which didn't exist here, and getting vendors and putting it all into one. So it wasn't just eating food. You could shop too. Because everybody loved to eat. So why not put shopping with it? Or whatever.
Right.
So I think
Yeah.
my biggest first event was at the arena. I talked to Ty Bobo, and I just told him, like, like, you got a big parking lot. And he's like, what is this or whatever? Like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I want to do an event here. And I gave him the vision. So on one side was food trucks, on the other side was vendors. And that was like, what, 6 years ago. And I did two there, and it just outgrew that fast. But it was amazing, and it was something Dayton had never seen, and it was
Right.
dope.
I
Yeah.
look forward to it every year personally.
Same.
I'll be ready.
Woo.
I look forward to it for the
Yeah,
food. I ain't gonna
Right.
lie to you.
for sure. Me
And
too.
you
But
got
I
this
don't
one
never eat at my
barbecue joint.
events. I
You got
never eat at my events. I be wanting to. I be
Oh my
excited and
gosh.
ready for the food, but once it starts, it's chaos. So
Yes. I know
I'm
there's
so
one. There's that
sorry.
one, that
That
barbecue place.
barbecue joint.
And every
Um,
time I go to Cincinnati, I go, I done found where it's located and everything. I done been to the
barbecue
restaurant,
joint.
was that We Do Barbecue. It was the
Oh, we do
yeah,
best.
barbecue. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
banger.
God. It was the
yeah.
best thing I had tasted since my grandmama and them was in the kitchen.
Oh
Like it was
man, yeah,
amazing. So every time I go down to Cincinnati, because I'll have like field trips or something, I go straight to that restaurant. Like I love
yeah.
them.
I like we do barbecue too. Yeah, for
Yes,
sure.
Yes,
they are
thank you for that
amazing.
plug.
For
Thank you.
sure.
Yeah, me
I think
too.
uh,
they had turkey something. What? No,
It
it was
they had
something
it was turkey everything. They didn't do pork. It was all turkey.
Turkey
As far as
ribs,
the
turkey
turkey
tips.
everything.
That's
ribs,
what
the
it
Yeah,
was.
chicken,
yeah.
It was the
it was
turkey tips.
yes, and it
It's
was
good.
so amazing. And
It's
Yeah,
and
good.
them sides, the can't everybody can't make them
They
sides.
sure can't.
right. And they make some good sides.
Definitely can't.
They make
So
some good sides.
that
For a
was
fact.
amazing. But so how was it going from a fashion truck to brick and mortar? Like how was it from for that transition to happen?
That transition went good because I think I went from a fashion truck to a brick and mortar because I was tired of renting out parking lots and stuff. That
Mm,
was another way. And I wanted to do something every day. I went from just doing stuff, twice a month to my things getting bigger. And I'm like, I want to have an everyday store. I want small businesses to make money every day, not every other Saturday. So
yeah,
I got with Right Dunbar. They had already been watching me, seeing what I was doing. I had brought my fashion bus to one of their events, and I had promoted it, and the city came out. It was packed, so they were invested in getting me down there too. But that's how that went or whatever, and it just went good. Like I was just like, I'm ready to do this on a regular, help businesses grow. People that don't have a storefront ain't ready to pay rent. I want to take them with me and, give them an opportunity to be somewhere. And another thing too, I don't talk about everything I went through because it doesn't matter, but I always wanted to create a safe space. And I went through a lot starting out. It was a lot of doubt. It was a place I was at on a regular that I won't speak on, that was kind of upset that I was doing so well, and they
Mhm.
blocked me and found the way for me not to be able to set up there anymore. Most of my close family know. So it's stuff like that I didn't want to happen to us. So all of that put into me opening the entrepreneurs marketplace, because I'm like, that's not cool. You know what I
Right.
mean? We deserve to make money too, and do well or whatever. So the marketplace was really a safe place and a place for where it's okay for you to thrive and level up. So
That's what's up. Now, what made you want to bring in other entrepreneurs and make it a whole entrepreneur shop?
Yeah.
That's really dope because I've never,
Dope. That is
heard of nothing
like,
like that except for like a flea market or something like that. But
yeah.
you got the
so
actual shop.
So I got two reasons. The first reason, again, for the marketplace was to create a safe place, and it was nothing. When I first started, it was nothing like that. So I'm always thinking about how I can help. Like what do the city need? And I'm like, the city needs somewhere where people can make money on a regular.
Right.
Everybody's stuck at home meeting people at Meyer and Walmart. And all that. No, people need a place where they can go and be on a regular and put an address on their business. So
Right.
that was the first part of the marketplace, was just providing a safe place. And then the entrepreneur shop was what took me back to when I was at work. I wasn't ready to quit my job at first, but I wanted people to know about Fashion Remedy. So the entrepreneur shop came from where you can still work your job and be relevant. You can have your items in the store and you don't have to be there. You can work your job. We're gonna promote you. All you gotta do is post on your page. This is where you come and buy my stuff at.
Dope.
I'm gonna share your stuff. It's gonna go on the business page, and you can still, work your 9 to 5. If you ain't ready to quit
Mhm.
yet, cool. You ain't got to go get a store, because getting a store is hard. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, it all sounds good. It's like the new American dream is, I'm opening up my own place, and you see places close sometimes, and it's devastating. You know what I mean? Because it's hard. I never wanted a store for myself. The fashion bus was as furthest as I was going to go as far as myself, but I never just wanted a boutique with just my stuff in there ever, because it's a struggle. It's hard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
You got a lot of dope people in your shop too. I came and did an
yeah.
interview one time in there, and you got a lot of dope stuff. So if y'all haven't checked it out, make sure y'all go down there and check out the entrepreneur shop.
Right.
Thank
Show them entrepreneurs some love, because it's
Yeah.
really a lot of dope
It's a
stuff in there.
lot of dope people down there for
Yeah.
sure. I'm
Thank
doing
you.
amazing things. Amazing things.
Yeah, they're
So
all
Yeah.
dope.
I
Hmm.
know you mentioned the struggles and whatnot. I know that in the beginning of the entrepreneur marketplace, you had some windows busted out and that kind of thing. Like, how did you keep pushing through that? Through that situation. You know what I mean? You didn't
I think
allow it
my
to break
community.
you. You kept going.
I think my community, because y'all came out fighting,
Mm-hmm.
and I the first time I didn't even handle my emotions good. I was on live crying because I was so shocked. And
Right.
and that's something I probably will never do again. But it was just like I couldn't believe it, because I'm like, who breaks into my store when I'm just trying to give back to the community? Like, who
Right.
wants to come
Right.
in here? Like, this is a community store. Even if you don't like me for whatever reason, why take
Right.
it out on these
On the
businesses?
other people.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I
Was
mean? Because
a lot of things damaged, or was it just did they go in there and ransack the place, or?
yeah, they pretty much. I mean, of course, they took some stuff or whatever, but they more so created a mess and cost us thousands of dollars fixing the
Right.
door twice and
Mm.
stuff like that. But I think my community kept me going. I got so many messages; it was crazy. It just, you know what I mean. And the support came out. I remember Dion Ross from their own Muse Lounge. She was one of my first messages offering to buy my door. You know what I mean? My
Wow.
brother, or the Mark Lee that's on Facebook. Like, and my community. They were trying to figure out my Cash App to send me money. I'm hard headed. I don't really beg or like to ask for nothing. So,
Right.
I didn't really accept anything. But just seeing that people really appreciated me and wanted this store to continue was just like, oh, I'm not going to stop, because I got an army. It's people that
Right.
really care and was devastated by this happening to me. So that's what helped me to stay.
Because you're doing something right and people see that. You know what I'm saying? People show love to the positive. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mhm.
shout out to the community for that. And
Yeah.
also we got China on here.
Hmm.
We got Nancy's cleaning on here.
Hey,
We got
girl.
Hey.
Nancy.
Lavelle on here. We got Aaron Allen on here, and
Up,
we got
Hey,
Aaron?
Fred
Aaron.
Ben. Yeah, they all on here. We definitely love you.
Love
What's
y'all too.
popping, y'all? I like it. You know,
Can't
everybody
read no
shouting you out.
comments. Yeah.
I know it's hard for me to see mine too. Tay, don't worry, girl. I can't figure out how to get them comments to pop up to save my life.
I bet
It's
I
all right.
can later, but yeah, it ain't showing me nothing right
Yeah, I was
now.
gonna say if you want to, it'll be open for you to respond to everybody.
Yeah,
But they love you. They love you
And I
absolutely.
love
definitely
them
because
too.
you're
That's
doing.
what keep me going for sure.
Yeah. So now, like, how do you juggle being a mother and one of the business women of the year of the
Right.
decade? How do you juggle that?
My mother and my family, my brother, my mom, and everybody, we just all take on roles together. You know what I mean? We just help each other. I do the best I can as well, or whatever. Like I said, I became an entrepreneur. One of the main reasons was to be a better mom and show up for my son. But my son want to have a good life too. So he got to
Right.
understand. Mom got to work. So I can give you the life you want. And my mom definitely steps in on a regular. She's doing them school pickups. She's making sure he ate. She's taking care of him. I mean, and let's be clear, he'll probably rather be under her anyway because he got his way with her. She's
Right.
Yeah.
that typical grandma that ain't got no rules.
Oh
So
Yeah.
yeah, I know that's right.
yeah, so he
Yeah.
he'll rather be that way anyway. But no, my mom and my family is definitely holding me down while I'm doing the work. But I'm very big this year on just trying to spend more time with him too, and just knowing that it's important to do the best I can to be his mom and go hard for him or whatever. It's just always still gonna be
Absolutely.
some time where I'm gonna be busy. It just is what it is.
And you
Absolutely.
say he's a teenager now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
He
so
act
he
like
teen
probably
it.
into the
years.
girls and stuff
He
now
in
and
his room right
everything.
now. We just had a pep talk. Like, look, I'm about to go on. Yeah, like, have a seat. Here go your McDonald's. Be quiet.
Right.
Right. Now, tell us about the food truck, the Chance concession. Can you tell us
Yep.
about that?
Yep. So Chase Concessions.
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh, you cool. Chase Concessions just came from me just wanting him. A lot of parents put in their kids' head, like, you got to go to college. You got to do this. You got to do that. And it's not for everybody. It's not.
Right.
I mean, everybody don't want to go to college and stuff. And, Chase is autistic. So that was a way for me to show him love and let him know you could be an entrepreneur. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I can show you the way to make money and everything or whatever and do it that way. That was the first vision. The second one was people still don't know about autism. So I just had this vision in my head of putting information about autism on the food truck. So when we driving it around, people could learn about it and get familiar because it's in a lot of people's families now. It's way
Yeah.
more common. So I was
Absolutely.
like, that would be amazing to have something where people in traffic could be like, oh, autism, oh, that's what it is. And then the last goal was to hire autistic kids to work on it, give other kids an opportunity, and make them feel special and put them out there. They may not be able to work a regular job, but
Hold
they
on,
could
because
do
I got
something
to
like
shout
that.
out to you for that.
That's dope.
That's amazing. For real. Because, like you said, they need to know that they're still human. And you know what
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
saying? And they can do it too. You
They
know what
can
I'm
do
saying? A
whatever
lot of
they
people
want.
like to, yeah,
absolutely.
like to shelter them or baby them and stuff like that. No, you let them grow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let them experience
I
life
treat
too.
Chase like a
Shout out
regular
to you.
kid because he got game and he is a regular kid. He got all the
Yeah.
game in the world. And I'll be looking at him like, don't do it. Don't do it. Because you know exactly what you're
What
doing.
you
Like,
doing?
no.
Right. Yeah.
What? You're not
Yeah.
about to get that off?
Right. Like,
Please.
yeah, shout out to you for that because a lot of people,
Thanks.
you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people, once they find out like their child may, you know what I'm saying, have autism or something else, that they just like shun them to the side and,
Mm-mm.
just don't do this. Is you just in the house.
That's
But
what you
we
don't do.
appreciate that. Right.
You
Right.
want
We
your kid
appreciate
used
that.
to society. You want them to, I never liked the autism schools and stuff. No shade. It just wasn't for me because I'm in the public. My son gonna have to get used to being in the public. Because when you shelter them, they're not gonna want to be around people. So
Mhm.
that's not the way to go. Get them some therapy, put them in speech, do the best you can. Again, if you gotta
Right.
leave your job too and figure out how to become an entrepreneur, do it.
Right.
Cause your kid come first and just put all your efforts into them. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
don't keep them in the house. They're
definitely.
not monsters. They're humans.
They're
Right.
not.
They're still
They're
human.
regular people.
They're
Yeah.
regular
I
people.
was just a sidebar. A friend of mine, his cousin is autistic. He's a grown man at this point, but I was so amazed. Like he was driving a car, he was playing his music, he was
Yes.
in the kitchen cooking, he was doing things, just regular regular. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And it's like to see him as an adult, navigating the world. You
And
didn't
they're
even
smarter
know.
than us.
You didn't even
Right.
know that he was autistic at all. You know what
I
I
call my
mean?
son Matilda all the time because I swear he be doing. I swear he
Right.
be knowing what be going on. I had a dentist that was autistic because it's different levels of autism too. So
A
everybody it's
dentist. That's
Asperger's
right.
and it's autism, so it's different levels. But I
Different.
had a dentist that didn't like the office to be loud and stuff like that. Because
Mm.
he was on the spectrum and stuff. So it's all different kind
The
of
loud
autism or
noises and
whatever,
stuff.
loud
Yeah.
noisy, right? But
Yeah.
they're regular people, and like I said, half of them are smarter than us. Like, let's be clear.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I could
Mhm.
give my son a new phone right now, and he'll navigate it in 5 minutes. I'll be on YouTube trying to figure it out, and he'll be like, "No,
They
I
Right.
say
trust it
a
already."
lot of people say that
Yeah,
autistic people are geniuses.
they
You
Yeah.
know what
are.
I
I feel
mean?
like they are. I feel like
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
I feel like they are. Yeah.
That's what's up. Hold on. Yolanda Brooks said, "Hey y'all."
Hey,
Oscar
Yolanda.
Oscar Pittman said, "Look at my girl, new hairstyle." Okay.
Hey, Oscar.
Hey.
Mimi said, "Hey."
Hey,
Baby.
Yeah, so you getting all the love on here. They couldn't wait for this. They want to see Tate. This is
that's what's up.
I'm so happy we got to start the year off like this
Me
because
too.
it's
Me
definitely
too.
amazing. I'm gonna keep saying that because I want to keep giving you your flowers. Honestly,
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank
sure,
you.
for real.
sure.
Now
Amazing things. Go ahead, sleep.
this is the question that I would like to know because I
Mhm.
need to learn this. I need to see how you do this. So,
Okay.
how do you go about gaining interest from sponsors or from businesses for like events and stuff like that? How do you do that?
So, a lot of sponsors and stuff, you can go to banks and, talk to people. They just want to know, sponsors care about numbers. They want to know how many people are going to be at your event. How is it going to benefit them? So a lot of times I have created like a graph and like other paperwork to show this how many people I can bring 5,000 people to my event. I can set up your signage where everybody will know. I can give you a free table where you can pass out your information, things like that or whatever. That's the biggest way that sponsors want to step in is how can people know about me from your events? How many people are going to be there? What's the benefit? But I just go to banks. I email people. I have a big email list, and I send them all sponsorship packages, letting them know what's in there. Of course, posting it on all your social media platforms and really explaining what's in it for them because that's really just like an investor when you're trying to get somebody to spend some money with you for your business. They want to know how they're gonna get it back and what's the benefit of them. It's a selfish move. They want to know how's this gonna work for me. So
Right.
I usually just talk about the numbers of my events and how many people are going to be there and how your business is going to be seen just
So,
from setting up in my place.
so what about like when you first started? How did you go about that?
When I
Like, 'cause
first
you didn't
started, it
really.
wasn't hardly no investors at all.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I mean, I don't really have investors now. I'm kind of hard headed. I just do the work. Like, you don't see carousels and stuff on the bottom of my stuff. Lately, I've been getting some emails here and there. But man, I move so out of love. That stuff don't even be mattering to me. I'm starting to let people pour in my cup more. But everything I have has been funded by me. You know what I mean? All my events I pay for. There's no big sponsors. There ain't nobody in the back end helping, making sure none of this happens how it happened. It's my money. I'm paying for the porta potties, the spot, you know what I mean? Everything. This is all my hard time and money. But at first, when I was kind of interested in it, people didn't see the value. That's why I say, like, those no's is going to turn into yeses one day. You just got to keep
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
grinding. Because I mean that. And, some people think, like, I did stuff overnight because I don't post my bad, but I'm not the Debbie Downer type. And I'd rather just pour in cups versus talk about what I've been through. I don't want to discourage nobody. So
Right.
my post is just talk about how you can overcome. I'm not gonna really always share the bad. You know what I mean? Because for
Right.
what we moving
Right.
forward, let them know, take them no's and keep grinding. Because they're gonna turn into yeses. Because guess what? The more consistent you be, the bigger your following gonna be. The bigger you gonna get if you keep going. So they gonna see you. They
Mm-hmm.
always come
Definitely.
back. They
Mm-hmm.
always come back.
You're definitely right
Always.
about that.
Yeah.
For
For sure.
sure. Well, so what would you change about your business journey if you could go back to the beginning? Would you change anything that you've done till now?
I would change a few things. I think my biggest lesson I did is not mixing friendship with business. Um, You know what I mean? You gotta keep that clear ground because you gotta stand on business, and sometimes things get misconstrued. So I think that's the biggest thing is what I mean. Just which is one reason, honestly, why I'm proud that I have my brother because he's my brother. You know what I mean? We have the
Yeah.
same values. We grew up the same. That's about the only person I'm gonna mix business with is someone that I was raised with that have the same beliefs. But I think that I've got a lesson on mixing friendship with business. That's one thing, and I encourage everyone so you know what I mean. Just keep business. Don't try to be friends with the people that you are associating business with. Keep that clear ground, that level of respect there. I think that's one thing. What is another? I'm just thinking about some things that I've said and been like, oh, I need to do that better. Taking your emotions out of business too, like just being straightforward and not getting in your feelings. It's not personal, it's business. You know what I mean? And that's for
Mhm.
anything. If somebody tell you no, don't get all in your feelings. You know what I mean? Or if things didn't go right, remove your emotions and just know it wasn't your time, and keep going because your time's gonna come. You know what I mean? I know when I first started, I moved off emotions. I took everything personal. Everything felt like it was an attack. Oh, they don't like me. When honestly, now that I'm in business, it might not have been that they didn't like me. It may have just been that I didn't fit the look that they needed for that time. You know what I mean? Just like I said,
Right.
investors, if they told me no back then, maybe my events weren't packed and they couldn't see how they were going to make money when now they can see how. Because I have to say
Mhm.
no to people sometimes. I'm in a position where I'm like, no, not right now. Let's work on it maybe later. So, and it's not personal. It's just not, what I need at the moment. So, yeah.
Right.
Keep your
That's
emotions out and handle your business.
Now, this is a sidebar
Okay.
because you all about fashion. Now, is them your earrings? Is that your top? Is this your fashion right here?
Let's go. So I have them Heather Lena's earrings that's inside of my store. I made
Okay.
sure I wore some of my vendor stuff. This is Mermaid Kisses on my lips from China.
Yes,
And
Hey.
friend.
I got this boutique. I got this from a boutique in Dayton, but I cannot remember because that's mainly where I spend my money at is with small businesses. I cannot remember what boutique this is, but these are both from the entrepreneur shop. So
Yeah.
And they both hot. They fire. I'm like, okay,
definitely,
Period.
I gotta
definitely.
spell on in the hair. Who did you do your hair or?
Tashana Davis is my beautician. She did my hair at Studio A16.
Dang.
Yay!
Okay.
Got you together.
They
Okay,
So
always
shake
have
it,
you
funny.
baby,
looking
like a
sharp. She
diamond.
always have you together, honey.
Thank you.
Right. See, you look like a boss every time we see you.
Thank you.
Um,
Y'all know I struggle with compliments, but thanks.
oh, you got to take them on in.
Right.
Um,
Mhm.
now, what would be like top? What would be top three things that you? Hold on. What is top three? What is top three things you would tell an entrepreneur that they need when starting a business?
Let me see. It's so many. My brain is like, tell them this, tell them that. The first thing they need is to fall in love with their brand, believe in their brand. That's the
Hmm.
first thing, and to be consistent. You need consistency. Whether you get in 2 likes or 200 likes, it's only up to you to know that it's gonna work and believe in it. So you need consistency to keep going. Um, I hate see. It makes me sad seeing when businesses start that they don't invest in like bank accounts and everything like that. If you want to grow your business and go to the next level, you're going to need a business account too, and do your business taxes. Financial is another big part of it because ain't no bank or anybody going to invest in you. You know what I mean? If you don't have your ducks in a row, they're just not.
Right.
And it starts now. It starts as soon as you open your business. You got to start, getting an account in and knowing your numbers and stuff. It starts now because guess what? Some businesses want to go back a couple of years. Even when me and my brother just got a space downtown, they wanted to see years of paperwork and years of taxes and stuff. You know what I mean? Just to even give us a building. So it started. I had to show from where I started at from the beginning. If I didn't have my taxes from the beginning, they wouldn't have gave me anything. So it starts as soon as you decide to get that LLC. You know what I
Mm.
mean? So that one is important. And then let me think of one last good one. Let me see. Business, that. And I'm gonna just say one that is not common, good customer service. That's
Yes.
because
Yes. That is
that's
so
going to
true.
Yes.
kill your business. Because one
Yes.
thing about me, you can say a lot. People can feel how they want to feel, but I ain't never changed. And I treat everybody the same. I make my posts thanking everybody, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart because nobody owes me nothing. So when
Mm.
people are coming to my events or sharing my posts or showing me love, I'm grateful every time. You know what I mean? And when people see me, I'm hugging them, I'm showing them love. If I don't speak in public, I may just not know who you are because I got a lot of Facebook friends and stuff. But I'm super grateful, and no one can say they had a bad experience with me. Um, I know sometimes people are upset because I may not respond to messages as fast as they like, but like my inbox is crazy, and I get to it. And my thing be with that too is that if I didn't respond, can you send me another message? I'm human. Sheesh, like what if
Right.
10 messages went
Right.
on top of it and I just didn't see it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But my intentions are always good in business, and customer service is number one in my book. I'm careful what I put on Facebook. That's why I make those posts like, be careful what y'all post because even though it's your personal page, you're still a business owner and people are looking to that. And that's all still play a role in customer service. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I'm just, you gotta make people feel good. You gotta make people know that the money that they spent with you mattered. Cause it's their money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody sells jewelry, clothes, everything. Fashion Nova killing it, everybody killing it. So for them to take time to go to your small business and support you, you better make them feel it. You better make them feel
Right.
like you appreciated it. You know what I mean? You could go to I done had events on my days that Yellow Springs had or Beaver Creek, and my event still was packed. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So that meant that people said mine was more important than the other ones. You don't think I appreciate that? Like that's big. Okay, Chase. You don't think I appreciate that? Like that's big. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think customer service should have been number one. Honestly, we're gonna do customer service, consistency, and finances or whatever. We're gonna line it up like that because if your attitude is bad, you can forget it
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Ain't nobody gonna mess with you.
at
You just
all.
yeah,
ignore.
especially being
I'm
African
not.
American.
I'm
Right.
not. You got one
Especially,
time, once.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
especially, you know what I'm saying, especially being African American because our fellow people, and I hate to say this, one mistake and they done with you most of
Yep.
the time. If they
Yep.
go on the other side
You
of
got one
town, they can
time.
mistake 70, 30,
Yep.
40 times
And I don't give
and they'll still
nobody
go.
30, 40 times, but I know
Right.
people do. But that's
Yeah,
for anywhere I go. You got one time to make me feel like I'm valued anywhere because it's my money. But
right.
sometimes people do give. But I will say this though, if I feel like the business got potential, I will message them and tell them like, hey, I didn't really like my experience. I'll never go on Facebook or nothing. That's just not me. I may
Right.
Yeah,
keep it to myself or whatever. But like if I feel like it may have been a bad day for them, I have hit people. I'm sorry, still battling with a cold. I have hit people up though, and said like, "Hey, I didn't really feel good in my visit or whatever. I don't know if you were having a bad day, but just want to tell you. Some people be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, this is that," and depending on how they respond, is like, "Okay, yeah, I'm good. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it."
Right.
yeah,
Right.
Because if you took that to heart, I'm good.
Mhm.
yeah. I could
Mhm.
definitely do that.
Mm-mm.
So
Yeah.
we
So
got one more question for you.
Okay. Okay.
So what is up and coming for Miss Tay Winston? What you got in the bag? Because I know you
yeah,
got
what's
some
next?
dating
I know it's
cards. I know
something
you,
good.
you was talking about you and your brother, y'all's
Yeah.
building. So spill
Yeah.
the tea. We gotta know.
So me and my brother are opening up Ambiance Bar and Suites. We haven't mentioned a lot here lately because we had to do a little small transition, but we are coming this spring. Nice, classy, upscale lounge or whatever. It's gonna be really nice. We like to do like I like surprise factor, so I'm not gonna like go all in detail. But when I say it's gonna be beautiful and it's gonna be somewhere that you can like really come and have a good time and just eat some good food and vibe. Like I'm just all about
Yes.
creating good energy. And I
Yeah.
think about entrepreneurs and stuff when I think about that. Like I told my brother like I would love to have speakers there sometimes, doing business classes, just anything. So this place ain't gonna just be music and fun. We're gonna have, nights where we getting educated, where I'm opening it up to small businesses also, whatever. But it's gonna be a beautiful space and just something really different that we take pride in. Like it's awesome.
That
And
is
then like it's so perfect because my brother, again, like I told you guys, have the same heart. He's a real estate agent. He buys houses and fix them up and sell them, give them away for cheaper to families and stuff like that. So he has the same passion as me. He's just silent, but
That's
he's the
dope.
same person. He gives back or whatever. So when we're talking about it, we just be vibing together. It just all work. It's just effortless. Like it's just like, hey, let's do that. Yeah, I was thinking that too, or whatever. So it's gonna be nice. It's just a power. It's a power team just coming together, bringing something nice to Dayton. Besides that, I'm ready for event season. I'm waiting on the approval from a amazing space downtown for our first food truck rally. I'm thinking about doing a 2-day right Dunbar Day and I'm gonna do some other stuff or whatever. But we're gonna be outside this year. We're gonna have fun. I'm behind a few other projects that's coming or whatever. And yeah, I'm ready. I literally sit on 10 boards in Dayton, and it's just all around,
They
just
booked and
trying to
busy, booked
uplift
and
Dayton. So,
busy.
That
but
is amazing.
it all make us better. So I'm ready
Yeah.
for 2024. But my main focus, like I said, is my family. Look at myself in the mirror, trying to become a better person, even just for me. Like, I ain't worried about dating or anything right now. I don't care. I want to build me up. I've been putting people first for years, and it's Tay Winston time.
It's
So
your time.
I know
Yeah.
that's right.
it's
Tay Winston
time.
24. You should run for
Hey,
president.
oh no, that scares me. Everywhere I go, people be like, Mayor Tay. No. What we not gonna do? I had to speak at the courthouse at the court building on what was that, Saturday or whatever, for Derek Forward, NAACP president, and they were all in there like, you might as well go and be elected official. It's a no for me because I love what I do right now, and
Yeah,
it's hard to satisfy our city anyway, and it's a lot of work even with what I do. So I'm gonna just stay in my lane and sit on these boards and work behind the scenes. That's what I'm gonna
Yeah.
do. I'm
Yeah.
on the city of Dayton board, chief advisory, human services levy. I still do elected official work. I just do it quietly.
I
So
know
we're
that's
gonna we
right.
gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
be on the Trotwood board because we need something out here. Please help
Oh,
us.
I already
Help.
tried with Trotwood. I'm gonna zip my lips, but it's a definite no. I'm sorry. Come on over to Dayton, and I got you. I got you. Make me cough. I got you.
My man.
Woo, child. But you come to Dayton, I got you. But yeah.
Now you on the and I got you. That's messed up. We need your help,
I'm
please.
sorry.
Get
All we
out
got is
here.
storage bills
Just know
around
I
this one.
tried. Just know I tried. Definitely tried, but we're gonna head on out and
Uh-huh.
I can
stick to
dig it.
DYT. You know me, I go where the love is. Anywhere
Yeah,
you got to pull and tug or stuff like
Right.
that. Like I said, no, I ain't gonna say nothing bad or nothing because I'm gonna protect my name. But yeah, just
right.
come on to dating.
I can dig it.
Come
Oh,
come cross over and come kick it with us.
I know. I
I'm
know. I
cool.
said that was the last thing, but I got
I'm cool.
one more thing.
Hmm.
What would be some words of motivation you would give somebody in life or in entrepreneurship?
The best words of motivation I would say is just put yourself first. Like just choose you. Like we have all just been in that season of choosing everybody else, and I'm just realizing
Mhm.
how much time I wasted not choosing me. Me and my family talk about it. Everything, like we're all in the season of choosing ourselves. Like pick you. Like if that man ain't happy with you or that woman, let it go. If they don't see the value of you where you at, let it go. Like choose you. We not 2024, we're not begging people to see the value and stuff in us
I
and to
love
to
it.
know to know where we're going, where the love is this year. Like stop trying to prove your worth to people. If they don't see it, bye. Like
Yeah.
Right.
choose you, please. Like go where the love is. Like anything for me lately, anything that haven't been going smooth, I just be like, it's not for me. Whether it's dating, whether whatever, you know what I mean? It's not my time. It's not for me. Like I ain't tripping. People like, what? You single and this is that? Yeah, because I'm not pressed.
Right.
Right.
I'm not pressed. And honestly too, with me, dating just don't work for me anyway because I'm too busy and I'm never gonna feel bad for following my dreams. And there's always been a problem when it comes to that. Cause yeah, I'm gonna choose me. Like no, so yeah, it ain't my time. If you got to pull and tug on it, let it go.
Right. I
Yes. You
love
gotta
that.
force
I
it. Let it
love
go.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, that was
The
some
year
great
of
advice.
self.
Yes,
Yes, it
that's some great
is.
advice to start the year off with.
Yes.
Go
Yes.
where the love is.
Go where the
Yes. I
love
love
is,
that.
because it feels so good.
I know
When you
Yes.
that's
love, when
right.
you love properly, it feels good. Whether it's you loving on you or anything like that. When you walk in that room and you know it's made out of love, that's why I keep saying it, but that's why I'm like so close with my brother and stuff now because, or you know what I mean. Even like my shout out to my sister Lena too at the entrepreneur shop. A lot of my vendors, everybody or whatever, anybody that's close to me, China, whoever, anybody that's close to me is because I go where the love is. Like these
Right.
people are for me. You know what I mean? It ain't no convincing or none of that stuff. Whatever. It's going where
Genuine.
the love is. Yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out to China too, cause she does all my content for the entrepreneur shop. Don't charge or
Yeah.
nothing. Send
Yeah.
me videos
Shout out
weekly.
to Fred.
Yes.
Shout out. Hold on. Let me
Yes.
get the.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
my boo thing. I
And
need
all
her
my
to
other
that.
vendors too, because I don't leave nobody out. Shout out to everybody in the shop. I mean,
Yeah.
all of them. We got 26 vendors in the shop for real, and I appreciate them too for taking on this journey with me. People like Heather been with me since I opened 4 years ago. You know what I mean? I have other people. Ashley Kinsley been with me since I opened the doors. We're not gonna leave nobody out. Thank you to my community again for believing in me. Whatever I do, y'all show up. Y'all know my heart. Um, I do everything out of love. I appreciate it. I ain't perfect, but my heart is pure, and I just try to do what I can around our city. So shout out to everybody.
Shout out to you. We
Yeah,
definitely
shout
Thanks.
out
appreciate
to
you.
you for
We
sure.
definitely
Thanks.
appreciate everything you do.
This was awesome. I'm so grateful that we was able to get you in at the
Right.
Yes.
beginning of the year.
Yes.
We've really been wanting you from the beginning, but
Yeah.
like you say, it's been hard.
Been busy. And
You're a
But
timing
busy
is
lady.
everything.
I am so grateful. I'm grateful that you took the time to sit down and talk to us. You are amazing.
Absolutely.
You're
Yes,
definitely
Yeah.
an
it definitely means a
inspiration.
lot.
You know what I'm saying? Especially for us Black women. And, and,
Yes.
and you doing your thing in the city is just awesome. So kudos to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You
But
are
guess what? It's
awesome.
you guys supporting me that keep me going. So,
Yeah,
thanks too. Because if I didn't feel the love or things went left, I wouldn't be able to wake up every day. So thanks for pouring in my cup today. You never know when somebody
absolutely.
need it. And that's another thing too,
Absolutely.
and I'll let us all go. You never know when somebody need their cup poured in. Like people see people, doing good and stuff like that, but you don't know on that other end. Because people don't know what I have to call my family and tell them I'm exhausted about or I'm sad about. Because what I mean, I'm that person that my feelings, like I told you, I'm trying to handle my emotions, take my emotions out of stuff, whatever. But you never know what people are going through to be in the positions that they are. So just complimenting somebody, showing them some love, telling them they're amazing, it go a long way. Even if you think that at the top, you don't know what's going on at the top. You don't know what's on their mind, what they going through, what battles they facing. So I appreciate y'all. I
Facts. That's why
definitely do.
every day I try and be nice to somebody. To
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
somebody. You know
yeah,
what I'm
Yes.
saying? A
Some of the
stranger,
most
somebody I
successful
know.
people are miserable because
yes,
they
Yes.
got to go through too much to be in a position. People
yep.
think
And
Mhm.
money and stuff equal happiness. Happiness is like a lifestyle. It's within you. It's how you got to feel. You know what I mean? You could
right.
do whatever on the outside to make it look good, but if you ain't happy, it don't work. That's why I'm choosing me
I
because
know
I
that's
want
right.
to make sure I'm happy in real life. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Don't pretend.
Yeah,
Don't
Actually be
pretend.
happy,
And
people.
that ain't never been me
Yeah.
anyway. But it was times where I wasn't as happy because I didn't choose me, and I
yeah,
woke up like, dang, is everybody happy? Oh my God, is the vendors happy? Oh my God, is the city happy? Is anybody mad at me or is this that? And now I'm like, I'm gonna do everything out of love and with good intentions, and whoever appreciate it and rock with me do, and if you don't, I couldn't please you. Have a good day. Stop,
right.
Chance.
Right.
So it just
Yeah.
was what it is
Big
So
fan.
make sure y'all happy in real life.
in
Y'all
Yeah,
can
real
pretend a
life,
whole lot of things, but
and if
happiness
not,
is
make
one
some
thing you
changes.
shouldn't pretend. Huh?
And if not, make some changes. Look in the
right,
mirror
Yeah.
and make some changes.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this interview. I feel the love. I just want to give you a hug or
I
something.
For
I
sure.
wish I could just pull you in. Like,
We
know.
give a
it's
hug
so
right here.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so amazing. Well,
You're
shout out to
amazing.
everybody who tuned in. Shout out to you, Tay Winston.
You're so funny.
Thank you so much for this
For sure.
opportunity. I hope
Yeah,
people go back and listen to this because you really dropped some gems, you know what I'm saying, and people get to know you, get to learn, you know what I'm saying, how you put all this stuff together, you know what I'm saying. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
what you do in our community,
Thanks both of
really.
y'all.
you're
Thank
welcome.
you,
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
thank you so much. And this has been
Appreciate
another dope episode of Hood
Hood
Talk
Talk
Podcast.
Podcast.
it. Thanks, y'all.
Good